Okay, right, we are live then. Right, so let's go up to the space elevator and get you to activate the phase 2. Oh, I see you've already set up the pod for the milestone. Okay. So we have hypertubes now.
It'd be good to go with the hypertube up here.
If you told me about hypertubes, I built one up here. But oh, you were just like, oh, no, I'm going to stay silent.
Right, so here and then launch it.
No, you have to seal it first. Click on the button, click on it, and then you'll see a handle. You pull down to seal, and then once it's sealed, you launch it.
Okay.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Right, so anything else we need to do with this?
We have to complete this phase next, and that's going to take a long ass time of work.
Oh boy.
And we have to do all the milestones. It's just unlocked to get the stuff we need to do this. So let's go down and see the milestones we've got now.
See the truck key you've got running about everywhere?
Yeah.
It's either it's glitching or it's not able to get.
Visual glitch. The truck is fine. It's just a visual glitch for your computer talking to the server. And you notice you have like 6 hand slots now.
No.
Alright, okay. Anyway, there's another thing I have to show you before I show you how to build your things, but whatever. Anyway, let's see what your milestones are now. So we now have tier 5 and 6. So there's oil processing, gas mask, industrial manufacturing, alternative fluid transport.
Is there oil nearby that we could?
Yes, I know where oil is. I've already showed you where the oil is. There's logistics Mark 4. There's jetpack, monorail, and pipeline engineering. So out of that, Andrew, what's the most important would be oil processing, alternative fluid, logistics, and pipeline. Get the 4 of them first, and then the rest can go afterwards whenever you want. Okay?
Hold on, I'm just looking at more.
Yeah, so tier 5, oil processing and industrial manufacturing. Oil processing and alternative fluid transport.
Logistics I wouldn't mind researching the train.
No, the train's useless right now. The train will be more useful once we get everything running for the power and logistics.
Oil processing.
Yeah, so oil, alternative fluid, logistics, pipeline, and then maybe like everything else after that is whatever order you want. I don't care.
I can't hear what you're saying now. Am I what? It's breaking up now. I can't hear you.
Andrew, you're playing a game. Would you fucking just play the game and ignore the fucking phone?
Right, I'll take Shulker.
Seville, will you stop that? Hey, you'll need to do the industrial manufacturing to get things in the pipeline engineering, the tier 6 though. Right, you listening to you, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Right, good for you. Right, so we got oil processing.
Yeah, I picked oil processing.
Right,
What's
anyway.
What's that 150 one?
150?
No, 151.
500.
Encased.
500. The 500 is
And-
steel pipes. The 100 is encased steel beams. Easy enough to make, and then it's the motors is right next to it. I've got them already from picking up them from crashes, so I can just dump that right in. I'll show you where to get everything in a second. If you're just picking, be good and follow.
Okay, give me a sec.
Andrew, put your phone down while you're on a stream.
Okay. Right.
Use your phone after you're streamed. Yeah, or yeah. Right. For fuck's sake. You're supposed to be listening and paying attention to what you're supposed to be doing. This is where the majority of the powers went.
Yeah.
No, doing things like this. Automating things. And here, you'll notice the steel works. Right?
Was that you can say signs to where things are? That I might remember.
Just put a fucking map marker on, Andrew.
How did you do that?
Open the fucking map and put a map marker down.
The map?
Andrew, first, learn what you're doing, and then you can fucking... This is the basics you should have learned fucking ages ago. Right, this container is all the steel pipes.
Okay.
See, so I've just picked enough pipes to do the job.
Okay.
And then this is steel beams in here.
Okay.
And this is what we use to make the encased steel beams. We've used concrete and encased steel beams to make encased steel beams.
Okay, so we need a lot of concrete then.
Let me just check.
Are you taking this one just now?
I'm just making the 100 encased steel beams just now. Right, so I'll just give me 2 seconds. I'll make the encased steel beams, and then we can go and insert the pipes and steel beams, and then we can go get the copper sheets. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what I've been letting them run. When I take simple for walkies, I've been letting them run to get things done. And I've been doing hard drives. I've done about 6 hard drives to get alternate recipes. Not all of them are good, but they're recipes. Because you only get a choice of 3 recipes, and it's just whatever you get is what you get. Right, I'm up to 60 encased steel beams. Right, and then I'll show you where the other stuff is. I'll show you the basics of how to build something. Again, for like the fucking third time. And then you can go build yourself something from one of the copper mines. The copper mine that you had before, you can turn into a copper sheet mine, and then we'll see how you do with that. Because I've got to go rebuild everything. Because I've got Miner Mark II now. So everything's going to have to be rebuilt. Based on the fact we're getting double the ore out of veins now.
Alright, okay.
And if you notice, we've got bigger containers too. Right, okay, let's go. There's 2 trucks going up and down there, so just be wary that they're going to be coming up and down constantly, delivering coal to keep this factory running.
Right, where did you go?
Use your fucking compass.
Right, you're over this way.
or even open up your map and look in the map to see where I am.
I don't know how to open the map. What button opens the map?
Andrew, I have told
What?
at the start of the fucking game, look at the bottom right of your screen to see what the buttons do.
Yep.
And get out of the way of that truck. It's about to run you over, you idiot. The bottom right of your screen will tell you what all the buttons do.
I'll go try each button and find out.
No, it is a picture. It shows you what it does. A box. What does a box suggest to you, Andrew?
Right. Well, it's M or A that opens it up.
Yay! Well done.
Right. So how do I put a marker down? New marker. And I'll put it there. Right. Icon. Well, that's really helpful.
Well, that's a magical truck. How the fuck did it do that?
Do what?
It phased through the floor, fell to the bottom of this ravine, and then it magically floated back up and got back on the track and just started driving again. Ah, that's a visual glitch for one of the ages there.
Do you report the glitches and that to
No, because it's pointless.
what they know bothering to fix them?
It's still in development phase, Andrew. I can't be arsed reporting things like that to them because whatever, they're going to change things and then things will get changed and the glitches come back, whatever.
Alright. Okay, right. Where the hell are you? Because
Use your fucking compass!
up there.
God and fuck, I am on your compass, Andrew. There's a giant icon on your compass to tell you the other player is.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't see you on the compass. I had to move.
Hey, God the fuck. Why is using your head so difficult for you? And you expect to hold down a job?
Hey, you've got the ability to set a timer for 1 hour.
Alexa, give me an hour-long timer. There. Now this is a concrete production update. Another reason we're using so much power. Because there's a miner mark 2 there now, and there's 4 here, and there's 4 below, and they're all feeding into this one container.
Alright. That's a lot of concrete points.
Yeah, and when they run, they're using a lot of power. And we don't have the belts to actually make it run as efficiently as I wanted to run, so... right, anyway. Down there is your reinforced iron plates. It's going to get moved at some point, so it's pointless putting a fucking... because I'm updating all the miners. It's going to get moved, possibly to somewhere else, or it'll stay here and other things will come here. I'm not sure which right now, but... That's reinforced iron plates, and down there, where'd I put my staircase? Here, is where all like the rods, screws, plates, and motors are getting done just now. But motors are going to get updated because I have an alternate recipe for them now. To use copper sheets instead of rods. I think it's copper sheets instead of rods we can use to make motors now, which runs faster than the actual original recipe. So I'm going to use the copper sheets. You're going to make this now. You're going to make the copper sheet farm, and I'm going to just show you how it all works, and then you're going to do it yourself. And stop being a pain in my ass. Pay attention to what you're told. Learn and listen. Right. Oh, I'm going to have to update this fucking copper miner. Give me 2 seconds. Workshop. That should be fun, letting you loose on this to do this yourself.
What you mean in the workshop?
The stuff I need to make a miner mark 2. I already have everything else, I just didn't have the Right,
Can you have it face the other way?
no, because it's easier to go that direction, because that's where we're going to be using the copper sheets.
Oh. Okay.
Put that there to stop you from falling through. And then we'll put in just a storage container.
Right, can I make the rail?
Right, oh, I'll get the ore to the container and then you can work from there, okay?
I'm going to need a bigger platform.
Right, now come here. This is where it starts, where you need to learn. I'll fix the platform in a second. Right, if you click on the miner, press E to configure miner.
Yeah.
Look at it. Can you see what, or can you get in while I'm still using it?
And
Right,
there's
okay.
no power.
So it says no
120.
power at the top, right?
Yeah.
And below that it says copper ore and 120 per minute.
Yes.
So
Got
that's
that.
how much copper ore you get per minute, right? And pay attention to the megawatt usage as well. It uses 12 megawatts,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
And its operation time is half a second. But that's irrelevant, the operation time. So,
What's the 0%?
0% means you're not doing anything right now. Because it's not hooked up to power, it's not doing anything. Hang on, I'll have to hook up the power grid in some way. You just worry about that. I'll take a power line from there up to here. And now we have a power pole there. Miner's going to work and start filling that storage unit up, right? Now come up here. Now, I'm going to put down a constructor. You don't need an assembler because we're not going to be using assemblers, but it's the same operation every time. Now you look at the constructor and there's a bunch of recipes.
Okay.
In this case we want copper sheet, right? So you go to the production tab with the copper sheet selected. And it tells you it's using copper ingots, right? And how many per minute is it using?
Hold on. It's using 20 per minute.
Hurry! And how many does it make per minute of sheets?
10 a minute.
Right, good. You've learned how to do that. Now, smelter, same thing. Click on it, click on the copper ingot. Now, what is it using and how much does it make?
Make 1 copper, or 30 per minute, 8 copper ingots,
Yes.
and 30 copper ore per minute.
Right. So it uses 30 copper ore per minute, correct?
Yeah.
And how much is your miner making per minute of copper ore?
120.
How many smelters can you get per copper miner?
4.
Well done! So you're going to have to split the ore coming out of this container 4 ways.
That's going to be fun.
Right? And then it makes 30 ingots per minute and this uses... How many was it again minute, Andrew?
Is it a smart splitter or
Andrew,
conveyor? But
this uses 30... that makes 30 ingots per minute and you're going to have 4 of them. So how many ingots you're going to get per minute?
120.
Right? And this uses 20 ingots per minute. How many of these can you get to the 4 smelters you have?
6.
Well done! You're doing math. Well done! Right. And then, right, so you get 6 of them and 4 smelters is what you need. Right? So you're going to need to split this into 4. Each splitter does 3 connections. So how are you going to split it? Hold control when you're aiming in front of the container and it'll lock onto the green line.
Thank you for that tip.
Right. Now,
So,
how are you going to split it 4 ways when you get 3 connections off the splitter?
right. So I'll need to split it again to get another 2 ways. Am I correct?
You'll have to split it again, yes. But how are you going to split it again? Because this is important, Andrew.
Put another one here.
Just you work it out in your own now, and then I'll come and show you what you've done wrong afterwards. And it's not even a question, you will do it wrong, so.
So that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is going to be the entire stream, it's him working out how to split this ore.
Should I use conveyor belt 2s?
Before you do that, what the fuck are you doing right now?
I'm trying to split it into multiple ways.
Why have you got so many splitters?
Because I need to split it 6 ways.
No you don't, you only split it 4 ways. 4 smelters. 6
Okay, well,
constructors, 4 smelters. So you need to split it 4 ways first into the smelters.
Right. So I don't need that one. Right, hold on.
Now just use
Right,
belt
go
mark
on.
1 for this now, because all you're going to do is build a basic trial and then I'll tell you what to draw afterwards.
3, 4. That will give 4 there, so I don't need that. Right, so I've got 4 now.
Do you? Okay, show me how you're going to split it 4 ways.
Okay. Conveyor belt 1. Oh. There. There. This isn't accurate just now, I'm just...
Just split it 4 ways so I can see what you're doing. And then I can tell you how you did it wrong.
Hey, yeah. Of course
Yeah.
I'm going to do.
Oink. I made that. Nice.
Right, there's the splitting done.
Right? So this is how you're splitting it 4 ways.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to have, let's see, coming out of there, 120 air per minute. You're going to come into here and split it 40 that way, 40 that way, and 40 this way, and then this 40 will be split into 20 and 20.
Yes.
To feed 4 smelters that need 30 per minute each. So you have
Yeah,
a 40,
right.
a 40, a 20, and a 20.
Okay. So how do I split it such that it goes 40,
Well,
40?
dismantle these apart from this one here. Dismantle everything apart from this splitter here. And the floor, obviously, don't dismantle the floor.
What about the conveyor belts?
Take away the conveyor belts as well. Right. So do you know, can you understand how you get 40, 40, 20 and 20 out of that?
Yes.
Because you're splitting it 3 ways here. The 120 goes 40, 40, 40. And you still got to stand over there. To your right. Right. You're splitting it 40, 40 and 40, okay?
Uh-huh.
So you need 4. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So better than splitting it 4 ways, like that. We could, well, let's just... First, we need an idea of where it's going to go once it comes out. So... I'll put this there.
That's the wrong way.
Yeah, that's fine. We only need an idea where it comes out.
Okay.
Right? So, we need to split this 4 ways. And the most even way you have of doing that is to split it from this 2 ways to 60 and 60 into 2 splitters here, and the 60 gets split 2 ways from these splitters into these 2, which is 30 and 30, and 2 ways from this one, 60 goes to 30 and 30.
Okay.
Does this make sense to you? Do you understand what's going on? How the maths work?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're splitting it to 120 into 60 and 60. The 60 goes into there and becomes 30 and 30, which is exactly what they need to work.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so do you understand what I did there? I laid it out where they're going first, and then I worked out how to get everything into it.
Okay. Yes, I've seen that.
So go ahead, you do it this time with them facing the right way and work out how to get them all in there to the right places. And it's easier, by the way, if you stand in the middle.
Smell?
Andrew, it's easier if you stand on what you're using and look where it's all going, so you can see what you're doing, rather than standing off to the side.
Is it a smelter I need?
Smelter, yes. Do you have components for the smelter is the question.
Yes.
Right, now look where you're putting things. I tend to start on edges of platforms. Like, so I'll have the edge of that smelter line up with the edge of this platform. Sort of thing, right in the corner here, because this is the middle, so I'll start in the middle and work both ways out the way. Instead of just starting off to the sides, like you've done. See, now it's no longer centered up. It's going to be harder to line up. Might work. Basic organization.
Right. Well, now I need 2 splitters.
Yeah, Andrew. Do you want to line them all up with each other?
How do I do that?
Like dismantle them. I mean, you don't have to. It's fine if you manage to do it all lined up. As long as you get all 4 of them, I'm happy. But this is just basic organization, okay? Right. Come over here. Right, come over here. Right. Aim it somewhere so the corner of it is here. Right?
Yeah.
Right, stop. Press H. You pressed H just once?
Yeah.
Now walk over here. Don't worry about that, just keep walking over here. You notice that the hologram's not moving anymore.
Uh-huh.
That's because the H locks the hologram in place. Right? So now, if you use the arrow keys on your keyboard, go on, try it.
Alright, okay.
So line it up so the corner of this smelter is lined up with roughly the corner of this platform.
That's as close as I can get it.
No, it's not. Move it closer to you. There you go. Now press the button to build it there. Now when you're aiming at that one, hold control. There you go. Now it's lined up with the side of that one. Holding control will snap it to the grid. All you have to do is get it as close to that other smelter as you can and then come over here and build another one. But you should be doing all this from up here. I just had you down there so you can see better what's going on, okay?
Yeah, well, I'm finding it easier to do it from here.
Right, whatever. Whatever makes you build it better, I'm not caring.
Right. Well, 2 splitters.
Right, have you got quick wire on you? The yellow wire.
Hold on. Yellow. No, I haven't.
I'm here.
Oh, hold on. I've got say 470.
Oh, right, okay then. Right, see, you should have one as a pole, power pole.
Power pole.
Yeah, number 1 on your hotbar should be power pole. If you press 1 on your keyboard, it should bring out a power pole like this. Now, if you press E, it should change to a power pole Mark II, which uses the yellow wire.
Right.
Just smack one down in the middle of all 4 of them on the edge, like where I'm aiming it right now. Right. Andrew, you need to work on your aim.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I told you, if you're having trouble aiming, press H, walk over, and use the arrow keys to aim it. Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be dead center, it doesn't have to be all that. I'm just trying to get you to learn how to organise, okay? Now, see the power pole over there, where I'm looking at? It feeds into the power the miner.
Yes.
Press 2, and you'll bring up a power line. Click on the power pole over there, and then click on the power pole behind you. To create a connection between the two. Andrew!
What?
A power connection between the power pole behind you and that power pole there. Not the smelters. There we go.
Out of it.
Yeah. Right, okay. Now, come around here.
Hold on, can I put my splitters in first?
Oh yeah, you might want to put your splitters in.
So,
Make sure you aim the orange arrow to where it needs to be, Andrew. The orange arrow's the intake.
right. So, if I put it there, that'll get both of
Nope.
them.
Well, you might want to line up better with this.
How do I line up control?
You could, but I don't think it works with smelters like that. You'll just have to like press H and walk over and see how it lines up. But you're lined up now. That's fine.
Okay.
If you want to line up with one of these, and you're lined up now. You hold control though. Break that a second. Deconstruct that. Right, now if you line this back up again with me, and then hold control and move it backwards, you'll see a green line come from that one to there when it's in line with that. And make sure you get the orange arrow in the right place as well. There you go. Now they're lined up. So that's a bit of organisation aids for you, okay?
Okay. Well, belts now.
Yep, so what belt are you going to use to connect this to that?
Conveyor belt 1, or we're going to have conveyor belt 2.
Go to your logistics tab and see what each of them, how much each belt can carry.
Transport's 120, transport 60.
So what one you're going to use to connect this storage container to that?
Mark 1.
No. Andrew! Andrew, what are you going to use to connect the storage container to that? Why are you trying to connect the splitter to somewhere else now?
The
Right
storage
click.
container.
The storage container that has all the fucking ore!
So 120, so a Mark 2.
Yes. Connect that into there. Yeah, what's going on here? You should be able to connect that in. No, Andrew! Oh, God's buggery. Start from the container, go to the splitter.
Okay.
The belts go in the direction you aim them. So you're trying to make a belt go from the splitter to the container, that means that everything's going to go in reverse. And why is it not intaken?
Won't let me build it.
Right, give me a second. Try that. Now, that's not your fault, this is the game being buggy.
It's still won't let me build it. Oh, I don't have enough reinforced iron plates.
Oh, right. Okay, hang on a second. Here,
Where?
on the floor in front of you. Between me and you. I'm going to go get some more iron plates. You just use that. Right, okay. Right, that's not your fault. For once.
Right. So, I connect the rest up with conveyor belt ones since it's able to split 60-60.
Yes. Well done. You're actually learning something on your own. You should feel proud. You learned something.
Right, they're all going into the smelter now.
Okay.
Does that connect the power up?
Yes, you can connect the power up now.
Okay. So, what did I have to do next? Put into containers and then...
No, it's fine. The container for the ores just because it makes it easier to connect the belt up to a container than it is to try and put it on the floor. It's a bug or a glitch with the game where it makes it easier to connect it straight into a container rather than onto the floor. But once you're up that hill, there's no need for containers anymore because you're on a flat surface, right? So, before you connect anything up, plan it out. You have 4 smelters, each doing 30 per minute. And you're going to need 6 constructors using 20 per minute.
Okay, so I'm going to need to split this.
Yeah, you're going to need to make constructors first to go into. And you're going to need some reinforced iron plates for that, so there you go. Andrew, look at your feet.
Yep. Hold on. Right, so Q constructor.
Oh fuck, I used the steel pipe, the steel beams I was going to use for that. I better make 10 more.
So, do I need to make more constructors than there is? Yeah.
How many constructors earlier did you say you would need?
If it does 20 a minute, you'd need 6.
Correct. And do what you did here. 1 or 2 blocks in front of the output of this. And start from the centre. Which is here. There you go. I put a power pole there to mark the centre.
Right. So, do I build one here?
Andrew! Oh my god! I put a power pole to mark where the centre is. Don't worry if it turns yellow.
Right, so go there.
Yeah. Yellow just means that its grid is overlapping with this grid. But there's no actual conflict of
That right?
Yep, keep it blue if you can. And hold control to line it up. There you go. And now 3 more on this side. Again, don't worry about the yellow.
It's red.
The red you can't construct. Yellow means it's overlapping. Hold control. Andrew! See you. Give me a second. I'll put that down in the right place. Move your butt out of the way. Oh, you can't control it into a yellow place, that's why. Never mind. Control avoids yellow spots, but you can build in yellow spots on your own. Right, okay. Again, that's not your fault at least. Now, how are you going to split the ingots coming out of here into there, do you think?
They do 30 a minute, so I'm going to need to split it 15.
Nope. They use 20 per minute each.
If I put 4 splitters and connect all the splitters up, would that do it?
No.
Okay.
Hint. What's that?
I don't know.
Aim your deconstruct tool at it and see what it is.
Conveyor merger.
Why do you think I showed you that? Use your head, work it out.
Where'd I find it? Conveyor merger from?
It's on the same part as the splitter.
Ah, right, okay. So would I merge all four of them into one output and then split it?
Sorry? Right, yeah, no, yes and no. Don't
Okay.
merge all 4 of them.
Merge 2 of them.
Correct! And what will you have then, if you merge 2 of them?
60.
And how would you split 60?
20, 20, 20.
Correct, so you try that. Merge one of these from a merger, 2 of these into a merger. I suggest you start on the outside one and get the green arrow facing the way you want it to go. Hold control and it should line up the output of it. Get the green arrow facing the way you want it to go. Whatever way you want the green arrow to go.
Okay.
Right. And then, where would you put the splitter? Where would you make it easiest to split it? I don't use control here, Andrew.
About here would be the...
No. Line up so the exit point is... So bring it
Like
right
that?
up close to me, right up in front of my face. And over to your left by 1 notch. Your left by 1 notch. Your left by 1 notch.
Because I was holding control.
Yeah, I just said don't use control. Now over to your right now because you went too far. Right, now. Yeah, stick it there.
Okay, and then connect with belts or something.
Yep. You only need belt mark 1 because nothing here is higher than 60. Sorry, I'll get out your way so you can connect all this up.
Okay.
Oh. You haven't set up all these for copper ingots that you can do.
Alright.
Right, do the first one, set it up for copper ingot. Right, now, come out the menu, and you come back here, will you just listen? Look at the smelter so you can see press E to configure, but don't do that. Just walk up so you can see the press E to configure.
Uh-huh.
Right, now hold control, press C.
Oh.
Right, now walk up to this one and look at it, and then hold control and press V. Now do the other 2. There you go. Is that not easier?
Yeah.
The same works for constructors as well. You can set one, control copy it, and then control paste it onto the rest of them.
You be able to set up the second one?
Yeah, I want you to learn how to set it up. Oh, do you mean the one on the right hand side? Aye, I'll do that for you.
Yeah. Just put the merge and the splitter and I'll connect it all up. It's just going to take me a little while longer to put that in the right place.
Oh, hang on. Got in the wrong place. Standing in front of the 9-1 there. Oh, hello there, manta ray. Hello, big manta ray.
What have I done wrong here?
Oh, hang on. That output put the output the wrong direction for you.
Yeah, the output's coming back to here.
Oops. Right, disconstruct your belts here. Right. Now put your ingots inside of the smelter behind, constructor behind you, Andrew. Before you do it, take the copper ingots you have on you and put them inside this smelter constructor. Don't be carrying around copper ingots. You shouldn't be carrying ingots around at this point. Not enough power to do this.
Nope, I don't have any more ingots.
Right, okay. Now just finish connecting up all these belts.
Okay.
Something's wrong here. These are not moving. Right, and I'll fix that for you. Yep, there you go. Now you're going to have to yeah, set up all these.
So is it the same? Control C?
Set one up first, Control C it, and then Control V the rest.
Pop a sheet, this one.
Yeah. Don't worry about these two here, I've just done them. So just Control V the three over there, okay? And don't do this one, Andrew, and don't do this one. Do the next three.
What next thing?
The next three over there!
See where you
Andrew, stop moving! From this one over to there. Do that one.
are. Alright.
Oh, for God's sakes, why do you not listen?
I thought I wasn't listening, I just didn't see it.
Compass.
There's a lot of things that's on the compass right where you are. Right. Now,
Like
now
what?
what do I need to do?
What's on the
Contain. Is it out to containers now?
Yes. Now pay attention. How much is it each one outputting?
10 per minute.
And you have how many?
6.
So what type of belt would you need?
A metro.
No. What type of belt would you need?
Mac 1.
Correct. And that can handle all 6 at once. So it's okay to just use belt mark 1s for the whole thing.
Right.
Right.
Is that containers?
Yes. Yeah. Place a container down to receive them. Use an you don't have stuff for an industrial container, so I'll just put down one just now, okay? There you go, there's an industrial container down.
So I'm merging all these into that?
You notice the industrial container has 2 inputs.
Yes.
Right, just make sure you... So, you're going to merge all 6 of these into that. What you're going to do to merge them. When you're doing that, I'll set up your power.
Compare metros. So I'm after there. I'm after there.
Andrew.
What? I'm after there.
Oh, right, you're going to do it that way. Okay, never mind. Whatever, I was trying to get to learn about something else, but that's fine. That way works. So just connect them all up. Do you mind lining up your mergers so they're in line?
Can you line them up?
No, you're learning. You come and line this merger up with that one down there.
Right. Let's put it. Right. Okay, F, B, and stop.
You're not going to learn if I do everything for you, so...
Okay. Right. I need to control it, don't I?
Yes, control. Andrew, how did you get it there?
That's where the control
Deconstruct it for 2 seconds. You have to line it up with the 2 lines, Andrew. There's a green line coming out that construct there, and a green line coming out that merger there. Find the line with hold control. It's not just hold control or automatic line itself up. You have to move it into the when it's relevant.
Right, I should be here.
Right. Well done. Control doesn't know what you want, Andrew. You have to use control to find the one that's relevant for you, okay?
Sure. I don't know if I put that the right way around.
Right.
And
like I said, the entire stream's going to be him learning how to make a factory. Because he wants to go at 9 o'clock, so... I'm going to go grab all the copper sheets from over there and bring them over to this container. Hopefully he can't fuck up in the time I'm gone. Otherwise it's you, Andrew, so we never know.
right, it should be all going good now. And it's filling up.
I'm still surprised I made that jump. Right, so we now have 60 copper sheets per minute.
Everything done right?
Possibly. Right. Seems to be. Well done. You worked out how to make a production factory.
Cool.
Then try and remember what I showed you, okay? Make yourself useful in the future to do other things. Anyway, one other thing to show you.
Right, okay.
I'm over here. This might hurt a bit, I don't know, but I'm going to just jump on down here and bounce off Kev's back. Boing.
You can do it?
Yeah, if you land in Kev's back, it's a trampoline.
I missed
Anyway,
them.
over here. This poisonous gas stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Little trick that I added in the recent update. Where are you?
You want me to come over?
Yes. Stay about here. Right, see that poisonous gas thing right in front of us?
Yes.
See grenades I'm holding?
Yes.
Do you see the poisonous gas thing?
Yeah, it's disappeared.
The same works for other things as well. Where's one nearby so I could show you?
Were you able to take out all the gas from that one such we can climb up the top and get whatever's
No,
up
there's
there?
poisonous gas ones up there and there's still poisonous ones down here, so...
That's what I'm saying, you take the ones down here out.
Like that.
Yes.
There you go. All gone. still some up there, but
Yeah, well, we build up there.
I don't know, can we?
That'll be a yes. Let me collect whatever's up there.
For some reason, poisonous gas does not affect me right now. I'm standing in the middle of all this and not taking a single bit of damage. Maybe when you take out the first one, it just doesn't affect you after that, which seems kind of overpowered.
Oh, got the yellow slug.
Yeah, you have a yellow slug. But yeah, that's a
Yeah,
neat little feature they added into the latest update. Update 8 or whatever it was the ability to blow up those poisonous gas things. Right, I'll give us a path back up to the... There we go. Over here.
Hold on. Right, I'm just back now. Where are you? Where are you?
Over here. Use your compass.
You're over. Yeah, I found you.
Right. So let's go get oil processing finished. And then you can send it away. And then you can do whatever you want after that.
Hold on. Right, coming.
Right. And we'll make a hypertube after that so you can have a fun to try and one, okay? And that should be
Okay.
enough for this stream. Plenty of concrete there to do.
Yeah, I've got enough concrete on me.
Yeah. Now come here then.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, you're down here.
Yeah. So this is where the limestone comes out, right?
Yeah.
And then it gets fed into a splitter here. Right? Over here, Andrew. Stop looking at your phone, come over here.
I'm not looking at my phone still.
Yeah, anyway, it gets fed into a splitter here. And you can see how it goes one way to these four. And it goes this way up here to another four, right? Do you see what it's going through though? A hole in the floor.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to quick tutorial on how that works. You put hole in the floor, right?
Okay.
And then you look at it with a conveyor lift and you build down from that to
Okay.
where you want to be, or you build up to where you want to be. And if you build down from this, it's an output, so you have to push R to reverse it to let it go in.
Right.
Or you could just start from the top and put the output in first. Whatever way suits you. But that's how floor holes work. Same with pipeline holes in the floor. You put a hole in the floor with a pipeline, and then you build from the pipeline to where you want to be.
Okay. Let me just see if I can find them.
Under
Okay.
logistics. With all the ceiling mounts and the wall mounts and the stackable poles and shit like that.
Oh, conveyor left floor hole.
Yep.
Pipeline floor hole. Ah,
Yep.
I found them.
Right, so that's how you use them to do
Okay.
things like this. So that's and it compacts the factory down into a smaller space when you've got a lot of things to do at once, like 8 constructors. Okay,
Okay.
so let's go finish off the oil processing milestone. What the fuck have you put down? you put a stamp down instead of a fucking marker, but whatever. Right, I have all the necessary stuff. You finish this off. There you go. You can launch it.
Milestone reached.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based
Industrial
products can now be made.
manufacturing.
The byproducts of oil
Gas
refining
mask.
can be used after further processing, as seen in the
What's
refinery.
Alternative food transport and
This is a
industrial
reminder to
manufacturing.
minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Right. We need a lot of gay wire.
That's alright, we have plenty of wiring cable, so. Now, I need to set up plastics though. Plastics and rubber to do that. So I'll have to get going on down the oil production, which means I'm going to have to make fuel generators, which means I'll get more power then, and I don't have to worry because the fuel power itself. But yeah. Right, so that's... Yeah, I've got oil now. I need the packagers to do proper things.
Where's the oil?
Why you got alternative fluid, I said first. Anyway, the oil is far off. If you look at the map, to the north west. I'll put down a little thing where the oil will be. Right. Icon. Right, you should see a marker on the map that says oil, far off to the northwest. Well, west by northwest.
Wait, where you are?
No, northwest from where I am standing. You'll go right over the land to the ocean. There's a wee archipelago in the ocean there. Can you not see that, or do you not share the map with me?
All I see is crate.
Where are you looking?
And on the map.
Yes, on the
no.
map! Look at the fucking map!
Alright, yeah, I can see it.
Far off to the northwest, you see a little oil marker.
Yeah.
Right. And you see how much of the map I've been exploring while you've not been here?
Yes.
That's miles and miles. Oh, by the way, see if you look almost straight north, I am going to put another marker up there.
Is that a Satisfactory limited how big the world could be, or is it
It's a
like?
pre-generated world. It's a predefined world.
So it's only a certain size you can go
Yes.
through. Okay.
Right. See if you look to the north and slightly to the west, up into that area I've explored, you'll see a little home icon.
Yeah.
That's where we were last time.
Right. Okay.
So when we started up the last world, that's where we were, with a desert star icon. Okay?
Okay.
Right, okay. Right, anyway, hypertubes. I shall show you how hypertubes work.
Very good.
So I need 8 concrete. I mean, I know there's some over there. And there's 2 crafting benches over there. Right, so transport, hypertube entrance. I'll put an entrance here. And then we'll take a hypertube. Oh, I put it the wrong way around, that's why. Hypertube. Entrance. Then we take hypertube, which is copper and steel. Then we'll have to that.
Anyway, he's talked about wild animals coming into your base.
Kill them all. But I'm
Well,
setting
when
out
you-
a preset interval to try and make it easier to get up this fucking slope. One, two, three, four. We're just gonna have to go around this a bit.
Why can the animals walk through platforms?
Because physics. Now 4 should be enough to give us the velocity we need to get up and down. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. And then a hypertube entrance. Stuff into that. Right. Connect the power up to that hypertube entrance down there, Andrew.
Okay.
Connect the power up. No, hang on.
The power.
Yeah.
That's the
Give me a
power.
second while I fix that. There we go. Then jump inside the pipe entrance down there.
Yep. I have.
Where are you?
I'm just coming up to you now. Passing you.
There you go. And then you can just
Back down. Okay.
Yeah. Hold shift, by the way.
Okay. You want me to come back down?
Yes.
I'm glitching in it. So,
So as long as you're on your way down.
I actually really like that.
That's fine. Right. So you've got 15 minutes, so we'll have a quick run down here and I'll show you how to get to that place where we're at before.
Okay. Not able to do it.
Not right now, Andrew. It's a distance and I'll make a trip to it at some point. But, you know, there's a chem, let's go bounce in the smack.
I didn't exactly bounce off him.
Yeah, anyway, so you can see how my power plant's going as well. I'm using the undersides of floors to transport things so they're not in everybody's way as they walk around the power plant.
Wait, there.
Stop answering phones.
I wasn't. I was changing the keyboard. What is it? the keyboard on the desk I have to bend my back to sit and use. And in fact, if we're going to be running quite a bit a distance, I'd rather use that keyboard that's like sits in my lap.
Or get a better chair, one that isn't a fucking comfy, relaxing chair, and you just get like an actual office chair to sit in. And then you can sit at the desk. You following alright? Okay. Right, so you recognise this place? This is where the quartz mine is.
Yes.
And if you follow the other wire up to the Caterium ore, that'll take you to where the oil is. But this way, if we go down here, run. There's an artifact up there.
We're going to get it?
No. Artifacts don't matter. They're not used for anything.
Oh no, they be things with loose.
And they're not attacking you.
Oh. What they were chasing me.
What's this here? Quartz? Oh, that's just quartz. Where are you? Yeah, you're right there. That's all mycelium, by the way. Those blue mushrooms are all mycelium.
Oh, no. Did anybody make them grow?
The big ones and the small ones are all mycelium.
Oh. I need to chop them all in then.
So we go through this cave, and you should already recognise where we are. If you remember anything about the last start.
I think I remember.
Oh, hang on. Excuse me. I just had to do that.
One way down.
That's your timer. Just as we get here. And if you look down there, this is exactly where we started last time.
Oh yeah.
Alexa, stop. Right, so I'm going to run all the way back to be. Oh, that gives me the thing I was looking for to show you as well. Right, see these wee fuckers up here?
Where?
If I get close to this thing, it stands up.
Yeah.
That's a poisonous plant. Not anymore. Right, so this thing right here. It stands up. Like this thing is standing up.
Yeah.
That's a poisonous plant.
Was.
Yes. So that's how to get through poison.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Anyway, so we're going to head back now. And that's my coal up there I can use for power plants.
Harvest.
Where you got lost you?
Compass.
I'm not. There you go. Right, come on.
Hang on.
Yeah. You sad bastard.
Could it run? Right, anyway.
Wait.
There's lots of things you can blow up. It's chasing me, Andrew! It's chasing me, what do I do? Oh no! Ah, yes. Right, yeah, so the big boulders are cracked. Any animal and poisonous things like the plants and the rocks can be blown up.
You're miles ahead of me here.
Am I? I'm miles ahead of you.
Yes.
And you can see my name in front of you.
To the side of me, yeah.
And that means I'm ahead of you.
I think so.
You're collecting berry nuts now.
I just like to keep a supply.
Actually, they're useful for making protein inhalers. Or
What the-
inhalers.
We go up to that before finishing.
Alright, done it.
What was that? Where did you get up there?
I just built a platform. And then deconstructed it afterwards.
Oh, alright.
I'm definitely leaving that one there because it's a cool water effect having it there. You know you can use your overhead power line thing to do.
Yeah, but I'm useless at doing that.
There's actually a way to make it easier for you to do. I'll show you next time you're on, okay?
Okay. Alright, that's good enough for me to log off.
Andrew, the hub's just up there. Get to the freaking hub. So you're not in my way if I need to build anything here.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to work on oil processing. And you've learned how to make things. So next time you're on, you can make something for yourself. Like maybe a motor farm or something like that. And make some, use some, get a motor maker going, you know, or something like that. A motivator. A motivator. Right, okay. I don't even need cable anymore, to be honest with you. Turn that power slug into shards. Put the shards in the box. Got 15 shards now to overclock things with. Got heat sinks there, picked up somewhere else, motors, and this SAM ore, which is not even used yet. I've got a hard drive to spare because that's going to be used for that. We need to use a hard drive in that with compacted coal and fuel package. And I can get turbo fuel. And turbo fuel is like a more powerful version of fuel. And then there's that we need plastics for. Once we get the plastics, we can get access to things like the guns, like the rifles. There's rifles and nuclear bombs and things like that there. Quartz, there's the radar tower, which I really want. And we need circuit boards for that, which we need plastics for.
Just connected for audio.
Right. The synthetic polyester fabric, which is just a fabric with a different recipe. But I don't know what the fuck it does. I think it's just a way of doubling up your fabric because the mycelium and biomass is limited, so it's just like a way of constantly producing more fabric. That I can get from that, which when I get plastic I can automatically unlock that, which gives me the power poles Mark III. And supercomputers, which then means I can get my programmable splitter. And then finally the alien organisms, I've only got to do that, which needs the high speed connectors. I have unlocked numerous recipes. Aha! I've discovered some new recipe. Then we've got the refinery now, which will let us build other things. So, including alternate recipes, we have alternate biocoal, which is turning biomass into coal. Alternate charcoal, which is turning wood directly into charcoal. One wood gives you 10 coal, but 4 wood gives you 20 biomass, so that's 1 to 5 biomass. And biocoal takes 5 biomass and gives you 6 coal. You're better off just transferring wood straight into coal if you want coal. Yeah, see, that's like the only alternate recipes I have there is those. And then the assembler, I have stitched iron plates, which takes wire and plates instead of screws, and makes you reinforced iron plates about the same speed as the other ones. It doesn't use screws, which means you can use copper and iron to make plates instead of iron and iron. And then there's the bolted iron plate, which uses more screws but gives you more reinforced iron plates per minute, which is useful for when you're making things that use iron plates like this. And we have alternate copper rotor recipe, which is screws and copper. It makes almost 12 rotors per minute compared to the 4. Compacted coals. There are circuit boards we can make if we have plastics. Yeah, so you have all this now. Yeah, can be up to refineries and oil extractors, which needs motors, and concrete. So and we have to get them going at some point. Motors need stators. Stators are made from steel pipes and wire. And rotors. They want rotors and stators to make a motor, which is why the copper recipe for the rotors is so useful. Make a bunch of copper sheets and copper wire, and use the steel pipes and blah 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 blah. Iron rods. Was it not iron rods? Just screws. Whatever it was, I think it was screws. Screws and copper sheets to make the rotors. And if I can get the alternate recipe, it lets you get screws from iron ingots directly. That'll be even better. I can just set up a motor farm that just goes. But that all depends on me getting these alternate recipes. So now is the fun one. Doing the 2500 versatile frames, the 500 engines, and the 100 adaptive processors. Oh, I got 6 coupons there. Combine that together with 4 we got in the hub. I should be able to get some recipes. What could I get for 10? We could get floodlights. Hypertube wall attachments. Yes! Hypertube floor holes. Yes. They are a must. That's 3 tickets going there. We have 7 tickets left. I mean, none of this is really... Well, that could be useful. Just having ladders could be useful. I mean, the roofing and the walls are not that much. We have 4 tickets left. What could we get ourselves? A boombox and a tape. Nah, we don't want any of this. We have 4 tickets. What could we get? ramp wall windows, gates or doors or windowed walls, half foundations, a light control panel, why not? And then what was the other one I seen for 2 tickets? When did I see it was 2 tickets? That might have been useful. Doors. There you go. We've got a bunch of things now. We spent our tickets and we have a bunch of things. Then we have wall outlet mark 2 and double wall mark outlet mark 2. Have a light control panel there. We have hypertube wall supports and wall holes and wall and floor hole. So we can go through walls and through ceilings and build onto walls. Doors and ladders. There we go. So now we have our hypertubes back. Might have to double up the amount of wall supports going up there, because that's going pretty slowly going up. But yeah, the down's fine, it's just up. Like I said, I'll double up the amount of supports going up there, so instead of 4 with 2, and that should give you better speed going up there. Right, so that's that built up. I also put signs on these containers for numpty nuts here. Mycelia goes into there, leaves go in there, wood goes in there, and that's our fabric and biomass construction facilities going there. Turn it on to coal, use the coal to make compacted coal, and use that to make turbo fuel, all that good stuff. I can't remember how it goes for turbo fuel. Is it needing compacted coal, or is it needing... does it work off solid biofuel? I can't remember. But whatever. We'll... yeah, do all that. I'll do all that some point during the week. Start doing stuff like this. And what else we got? We got anything new in here? Nope. Well, there's probably a lot of stuff in there that's new to use from the last time I did this, but... ah. There we go. So that's that for this week. And my brother's bugging off now, and I'm just going to... I'm not going to sit and build things for no reason without him here. Oh yeah, like I said, I'll see you all next time, and hopefully I'll have oil processing up and running at that point. That's going to be a pain in the ass because I'm going to need so many motors, which means stators, and anyway, thank you for watching, and see you again some other time. Bye bye.